It's been a hot minute since I posted, and by a hot minute I mean a couple years, so, but I'm back and I'm better. I'm so sorry I said that. I promised myself I was not gonna say that, but. So in this video I'm just kind of getting ready, and this is the makeup look that I did, by the way. It's really plain, really simple, and I did my makeup while updating you guys on my life and what's been going on and stuff since you guys have last seen me. I hope you guys like this video, and yeah. So I'm starting off with my eyebrows already done because it's like a hassle to do my eyebrows sometimes, so I just didn't want to do it on camera, and they are not looking that good today. But for my face primer, I'm going to be using the Ulta Beauty Mattifying Primer. I think that's what it's called. It's a sample size. I do have a regular size. I don't know why I'm still using the sample size, but I've been seeing a doctor for my acne. Like towards the end of the year of 2018, I started using Curology, and I only use it for a month. I really liked Curology, and it's definitely something I would recommend. I wish I could go back to Curology. I mean, I can go back to Curology, but I'm already seeing a doctor, so it's complicated. I'm using the Smashbox Studio, I don't know what this is called. I just bought this like a couple days ago. This is like my third time using it, and I actually really like it, so. Anyways, during my consultation with Curology, my dermatologist, I don't know if these people are real doctors. Doesn't say anywhere on there, like it doesn't show any proof of their credentials or whatever. During my consultation, my dermatologist, she had told me, like, you know, if your skin is really stubborn, it's been taking a really long time to fix your acne, then you should see a dermatologist and you should try to get on Accutane. And so I was looking up dermatologists in my area that accepted like my insurance, and I found one and I made an appointment, and they contacted me probably like a couple days after that, and they're like, has your doctor referred you? And I'm like, no, like I just need to go in for a consultation. And they're like, well, in order to be seen by a dermatologist, your doctor has to refer you. I don't know if that's like a common sense thing, but honestly I didn't know that. I thought you could just walk into a dermatologist and make an appointment and have your consultation. No, but I made an appointment with my doctor, and when the nurse took me in during my appointment, she asked me if my doctor had ever gave me any medication for my acne. No, I've never came here for my acne. This is like my first time. She's like, okay, well, usually what will happen is the doctor will try to give you something for your acne, and if it doesn't work, she'll send you to a dermatologist. Yeah, I was a little bit skeptical, I guess. I just want to put it out there before anyone comes for me. Like, I know how smart doctors are, and I know that they know what they're doing. I love doctors. I appreciate them. I'm not trying to bash on any doctors, but whatever. I stuck through it. She gave me my medicine. I used it for a month, and she gave me a lotion, a face wash, and like some other cream. And the only thing I can remember is that the face wash was like a benzoyl peroxide, like 10% benzoyl peroxide. And I had used benzoyl peroxide before, and it was actually doing my skin pretty good, but after a while it just stopped working for me, and it just started drying out my skin, and that's basically all it was doing for me. I cannot do two things at once. I forgot to put concealer on. I guess I could try to do it. This is the concealer that I'm going in. I was supposed to do this before my foundation because this concealer is really, really, really light. The guy that matched me at Ulta, I don't know what he was doing, but it's really light. Anyways, back to the story. So I tried the medication that she gave me for a month, and didn't really do anything to me. All it did was dry out my skin to the max. Like, it just started peeling my skin, and I was pretty annoyed and pretty irritated because I'm like, maybe this wouldn't have happened if I had gone to a dermatologist who knew a little bit better about this area of medicine. I don't know if that made any sense. Anyways, I know that Accutane does dry out your skin, but I feel like I just would have felt a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more confident on Accutane because I've heard good things about it. So, okay, so I went back to my doctor and I'm like, look, this is not working for me. And they're like, okay, let's try something else. And I'm like, no, like you said that after you gave me some medicine, I could see a dermatologist, so send me to a dermatologist. And she basically told me that my acne was not serious enough for me to see a dermatologist. I was sitting there in the doctor's office with makeup on, and she's like, your skin doesn't look bad. I'm like, no. So I'm still sticking it through. I'm still on the medication that she gave me from my second doctor's appointment. They like do not care or something. I don't know, because I told them like this is not working for me and they're still prescribing it to me, and it's really frustrating and it's really hard because I know that like curing my acne is gonna be a really long process, but I feel like they're just lengthening out this process and for no reason. Bare Minerals, what is this? Oh, sorry guys, it's dirty. My Bare Minerals powder, it's in the shade Toffee. I need new brushes. If you guys have any recommendations, like any recommendations for good, I just kind of want I want new brushes, like not just face brushes, but eyeshadow brushes too. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. Since you guys have last seen me, like since, well, unless you're new to my channel, but for my returning viewers, the last time you guys saw me was my freshman year in high school. Like my whole life has completely changed since then. Anyways, the biggest thing that happened to me, and I am so blessed and I'm so grateful, and I don't want to get cheesy because I will start crying. Like, I am a crybaby. I got a boyfriend and I'm still with him. So I just finished filming the video, but I forgot to mention there's like a clip in there where I'm showing off my ring, which is really beautiful. She's so pretty. But I forgot to mention this is just a promise ring. I didn't want anyone to be thinking that it was something that it isn't, so I just wanted to say that really quickly. That's my ring, you guys. She's pretty. It's crooked right now, but anyways, I'm still with him. We're doing really good. I love him to death. He's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah, I started dating him freshman year, and I guess I could start talking about that. I don't want to make the video like all about my boyfriend because seriously, if I start ranting about him, I will probably not shut up. So before I start doing that, I'm gonna be using my bronzer. It's the Sun Glow Shimmer Bronzer. I have no idea what brand this is. This is the only product I have by them, but it's like waterproof, I think, so that's kind of cool. So to this day, me and my boyfriend don't know how we met. Like, we were in school together. I don't know if that was it. We were also in a club together. The club's called FFA, and it stands for Future Farmers of America. So we don't know if we met through school because we did have one class together. He was my teacher's assistant and I was a freshman. He was a senior, by the way. I don't know if I said that. There was a lot of stereotypes about that when I was in high school. I don't know if that's still going on. I want to say we started talking like as friends in like January, and that's when we kind of started hanging out with each other and stuff. So the club that we were in, we would see each other after school. And on the weekends, we would see each other like twice a day. Now, it's so, I don't know, it's just so unexpected that we don't remember how it started. I don't know, we started liking each other. I want to say we started like talking, like, you know, talking. Probably like in February. No, probably like March. We were not serious about each other. Like, once we kind of started realizing, okay, like we started getting these vibes from each other and we kind of knew that we liked each other. I was not looking for a boyfriend. He was not looking for a girlfriend. It was just a casual thing. This is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator palette, and it's really pretty. It has like this elf, is that upside down? This elf highlighter. So anyways, his friends knew about me because I would hang out with his friends since his friends were in the same club that we were in. And his friends would always go over to his house, you know, just like friends do. And so I started going over to his house because I was his friend too. And so basically how we started dating, we don't know either. We never started dating. Like, it's so complicated, so confusing. Our like official date is April 6th, and so basically that day what happened was yeah, and we went over to his house afterwards. I think we went to like a park or something, and then we went to his house afterwards and we were all in his room, like his friend, my boyfriend, and myself. We were in his room and they were like playing video games or something, and his friend stepped out for a second. We were hormonal teens. We were kissing, like we just, as soon as his friend walked out of the room, we were like kissing, and his friend like unexpectedly comes back into the room and like catches us kissing. And at the time we were like low-key, I guess, casual, so we didn't tell anyone that we were doing our thing. But his friend walked in, so we were like, he ended up telling his friend, he's like, oh, by the way, did you know we're dating? And I'm like, what? Like, we're what? It was really unexpected. I think he just said that, like, it just came out of him because he didn't know what to say. And it's actually kind of funny because, you know, he always says, like, I never wanted to date you. That sounds really messed up, but it's true. We weren't expecting to date each other. And I always think back and I'm like, if you didn't want to date me, why did you tell your friend that we were dating? But whatever. So that's how we started dating. We've been amazing. Okay, we have not been amazing ever since. We have gone through some really bad, really bad stuff. If you guys want a video more in depth about our relationship, like if you guys even care, let me know. So that was freshman year, end of my freshman year. Sophomore year, I made probably the biggest choice I have ever made in my life. So freshman year, I had an English teacher, and he one time just casually mentioned something about a student he had that graduated high school early. So I had a lot of questions ever since that time that he just casually mentioned his student that graduated early. And basically sophomore year, I decided to go that route. Route or route? I don't know. So I did. Sophomore year, I talked to my counselor. They approved of me doing it. They explained the whole process to me. They explained the consequences. So let me kind of explain that real quick. If I was to fail as little as one class, I would get kicked out of my high school. We'll go to this other school where I would then have to finish high school there, which would really suck because only lame people go there. I have so much to talk about, but I am really close to finishing my makeup already, so I don't know what I want to do. Anyways, I'm gonna be curling my eyelashes and I'm gonna be using the Maybelline The Falsies Volume Mascara. So I'm gonna try to explain that real quick because I'm almost done with my makeup, seriously. Basically I went through freshman year taking all my freshman classes like a normal freshman. So sophomore year, I took all my sophomore year classes plus one junior year class. I think it was US history. It was a history class, that's all I remember. So then my junior year came, except it wasn't my junior year, it was my senior year. My senior year of high school came, and that was the year that was supposed to be like the hardest year because I was doubling up on classes. I was taking what would have been my junior year and senior year classes all in one year. But I'm not gonna lie, if I'm being like 100% genuine, it was not difficult. And I know that it might be different for every single person. Okay, I'm doubling up on classes. I'm gonna get so much homework, so many tests, so many essays, so many this and that. But in reality, it was a really smooth year and it was a really easy year. And I'm really thankful for that. So for college, I had applied for Cal State, to San Marcos, Cal State, San Bernardino, Fullerton, and Long Beach. I only got accepted into 2 of those 4. I got scammed by one of my colleges. I really want to do a story time on that because it's such a long story and I don't have time to talk about it right now. So because I got scammed, I ended up staying here in my community. I'm going to a community college and I never ever wanted to go to a community college. College has been so far pretty easy for me. I'm gonna knock on wood because I don't know what else to talk to you guys about. I hope I'm not boring you guys. It's kind of too late to talk about any other topic anyways, so I'm just gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is my simple makeup. Sorry for the freaking quality. I'm still trying to figure out this camera. I got a new camera. My boyfriend bought this camera for me. Awkward. Thank you guys for watching this video and I'll see you guys in my next video.